Class of 2015. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we're graduating, and I've heard that's the vital first step to accomplishing virtually anything else. Bad news is we're all heading in one inconceivable direction: the future. This may sound good in theory, but I've heard some pretty scary things about this future place. Urban Dictionary defines it as this: a period of time that you presently want to be in because of the wonderful theories and concepts envisioned. But when the future becomes the present, you'll wish you were still in the past, because the theories and concepts either A, never came true, B, weren't worth the wait, or C, really stink. According to WebMD, the future may be accompanied by lower flexibility, gray hairs, partial blindness and or deafness, wrinkly skin, and the inability to operate basic technology. Now granted, many of these things are part of a more distant future. But there is something looming in our not-so-distant future: college. College students were asked to describe college in 5 words. These were some of their responses. Can someone please help me? Will there be free food? Why is this so sticky? What am I doing here? Don't worry, C's get degrees. My personal favorite: I'll just marry someone rich. As you can see, college students are very sad and confused creatures. But sad truth is that the future is horribly unavoidable and rapidly approaching. So here's the deal, guys. We need a plan. We need to beat the system. Here's what I suggest. Let's redefine the future. In fact, let's redefine everything. Happiness. Happiness is not an emotion. It does not come like a gust of wind, unharnessed, with the victories and woes of life. Happiness is figurative. It is a choice. We must be happy because of who we are and not what we have. We must choose joy. Paul writes in 2 Corinthians, "Rejoice, aim for restoration, comfort one another, agree with one another, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you." Success. Success is not what we accumulate. It is not money, or fame, or even friends. We find success through serving God. I love the way that Ralph Waldo Emerson defines true accomplishment: to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know that even one life is breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Finally, we redefine the future. The future is not an ominous, uncontrollable prospect. The future is limitless. It is bigger than your mind, bigger than stereotypes. It is more than what can be stopped by failures, and greater than what could ever be explored. Every day, for the rest of our lives, we have to live like the best is yet to come. Like things could get worse, but they will become greater. Know that the future is not you. The future is the grins of your children, the money that will live on through a charity or a church, the skills that you teach an apprentice, or the memories that you pass on. The future is not you. It is your impact. Satyrs, for 18 years, we have built up our grades and our resumes. We should continue to do this, no doubt, but I encourage us as a class and as a generation to build up our impact. Let's leave mankind better than how we found it. The Urban Dictionary definition for millennial is long. It includes phrases like selfish, overconfident, technology-obsessed, entitled, and dependent on mom and dad. Class of 2015, let's redefine millennial. Let's be selfless and level-headed and resourceful and compassionate. Let's be happy and successful and impactful. Not to impress others, but to set our significance in stone for the benefit of our future. Deuteronomy 31:6 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you, and he will never leave you or forsake you." Not everyone has faith in our generation. Success will not be handed to us. We'll have to take it like thieves. And if it takes a generation of thieves to make a change for God, then so be it. Let there be skeptics. Jesus was surrounded by them too. It'll just make it that much better when we finally redefine the world.